Good morning, everyone. Welcome to this morning's presentation, Bike Lanes and Prosperity, Economic Benefits for Local Businesses on Commercial Drive. So if you prioritize protected cycle paths over car lanes, you can reduce automobile traffic congestion, you get greater community engagement, but did you also realize you can improve your sales and business revenue? Hello, my name is mkenning. I have been cycling in Vancouver for 10 plus years. I've also traveled internationally to observe cycling infrastructure in places like Berlin, London, Paris, Copenhagen. But I've lived in this neighborhood in the Drive for 20 plus years. I live here, I work here, I shop here. We are grateful to live and work on the traditional and unceded territory of the Musqueam, Squamish, and Tsleil-Waututh First Nations. This land has been stewarded by them since time immemorial. I want to cover some key points here, specifically the streetscape environment on Commercial Drive. So current situation, why is the current issue of congestion an issue? What's being proposed in this presentation? I'd also like to cover the benefits, the economic benefits and success stories from North America, which we'll see a little bit later, and benefits about community engagement, and the next steps. The current situation right now is we have traffic congestion. So post-pandemic cities faced an increased automobile congestion and urban density from more people, more cars. It's becoming a problematic issue, and more Vancouverites are opting for sustainable transportation. However, Vancouver's current bicycle infrastructure primarily routes lanes through residential streets, bypass essential shopping districts. We're really awaiting more connected network to be created. So what we're proposing is converting the street parking into cycle lanes for increased business and sustainable urban growth, which we'll see how later. Protected bi-directional bike lane north-south along Commercial Drive. So why hasn't Commercial Drive embraced the cycling infrastructure yet? So reallocating space from cars prompts concerns. There's funding constraints, political will, public support. We really want to look at striking a balance between cyclists' needs and local businesses. Is this feasible? Of course. Interconnected traffic network and community engagement is actually necessary to make this work. Though there are concerns raised by opponents regarding the removal or reduction of car parking, travel lanes, but research demonstrates there are actually positive effects on communities that actually do this. So, but it requires prioritization of some design and integrating with existing networks, along with the community involvement, folks like you. So the effects of bike lanes on businesses with the Drive. So it enhances business revenue. You can actually expect or possibly expect significant boost in retail sales, much larger than a customer base compared to cars, and a much greater community engagement. Cyclists love to linger, they shop, they drink coffee, interact with each other. It becomes a friendlier street. So a successful infrastructure design comes from the Dutch projects from the late 1970s, which would integrate with existing arterial routes. It's very, very similar to Commercial's Drive, surroundings that interconnect crosstown pathways like Broadway, 10th Avenue, North Grandview. Really, we want to eliminate the need for circuitous routes like Woodland Drive. Studies based on similar projects in Toronto, New York, and other urban centers have shown that cyclists and the community and also the businesses especially benefit for those around the cycle lanes where you've seen some increased revenues. For example, Fleur Street, construction of bike lanes along that segment, cyclists increase at 49%, retail sales business up to 42%. Same thing in New York. A pilot project, streets, citywide retail sales up 24%, cyclists up 87%, and for those local businesses next to cycle lanes, in some cases, up to 172%. So we've also seen success stories in Vancouver. The Downtown Vancouver Business Improvement Association now actually fully embrace cycle lanes. So they too have actually seen some benefits. So the social benefits, so engagement on the drive. Small retailers, you thrive on factors like neighborhood green spaces, outdoor patios, pedestrian accessibility. We want to attract customers. And so that infrastructure, this infrastructure will actually benefit these folks. So the benefits for implementing cycle lanes on commercial drive: increased retail activity, healthier communities, and community engagement, promote safer and friendlier streets. The next steps is please, if you embrace this plan or would like some more information, please contact the city. I'll make this video available. You can have a look at the resources and some of the emails a little bit later. Thank you very much.